we'll get on and we'll just...
Facebook is live and Instagram is live now.
Good Saturday afternoon. This is Tracy Lynn Cruz. I want to welcome you. We're live streaming from my home, and I'm just going to wait a couple of minutes to kick off the Quarantine Con. I'm excited to be able to share with you guys my home, my family. I know I don't get to share a lot when we're doing conventions, so I'm just going to wait a couple minutes and we can just hang out. It's going to be very low-key and share with you guys more, I guess, personal things about me and my family. But I want to show you some exciting stuff that you guys have probably haven't seen. I have right here before you some things that have accumulated over time. Some things that you might have seen, might have not seen. So also back here, you guys can take a look and see. I have a husband that is my biggest fan, and he is the one responsible for all this stuff, I guess, if you will. So for those of you that have met me before at my conventions, my husband Javier Leon, he's always there with me. My, how do you say, I guess my right-hand man, if you will. So, and he's the one holding the phones.
Hello.
So welcome Facebook, welcome Instagram. I guess we can go ahead and get started. And just wanted to say that I hope you guys are all keeping safe. And I know that this quarantine feels like forever, but we know that in the long run, this will come to an end. And so I'm here wanting to just bring encouragement to you all, and maybe give you guys an inside look on what I'm doing with my family. For those of you that don't know, I have 4 children. They're all teenagers. I have a preteen that is my only girl. She's my youngest. And I have 3 boys. So there's never a dull moment in this house. So when you think to yourself that this quarantine is just awful, you haven't been in my shoes. I have 3 boys and a girl, and I have 2 cats. So anyhow, no, I love the fact that getting together and being able to, I guess, you're being made to be together. It's kind of nice. It brings it back in the days, you know, when families used to always be together and family was the most important thing. And before media and technology took over, everybody just kind of gravitated to each other and played games and skipped stones, or, well, I guess you can't, skip stones and you know, play with sticks. So anyhow, welcome, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I wanted to make this really personable because I thought, what a great way to be able to introduce you guys to my family personally. And each one of my kids will be able to share with you what they have been doing to keep themselves busy during this quarantine. As you guys are probably all aware that the schools have been shut down, and we're not exactly sure how long we're going to be homeschooling, if you will. So I'll get to introduce you guys to each one of them. I'm excited and they're excited. And if you guys want to ask me questions afterwards, I'll be answering questions. We're kind of doing a 1-2. We've got Facebook and Instagram Live, so I'm going to be doing both, so I don't miss anybody, and trying to get all your questions as they come in. Alrighty, so without further ado, let's introduce you to mi familia. All right. I'm going to come around and grab the phones. Hey. All right, so I'm going to give you just a little dose of my reality here. I guess we're going to introduce Josiah. Okay. So I have, oh, cute. I've got some, I'm not very good at this, so I'm just looking at the comments. Chris Carpenter, you rock. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Brandon. Hey, Brandon. All right. Well, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys over. I'm going to introduce you to my third born. His name is Josiah, and he is a freshman this year, and he wanted to talk to you guys about what he's been doing during this quarantine. And I'll talk about my tattoo. I have a meaning on my arm that I am very passionate about, so I'll get to talk to you guys about that. All right, here is my third born. His name is Josiah.
Well, hello.
Hang on one second. Let me flip this around, Josiah. I'm gonna work on that. There we go. Here we go.
Hi.
There we go. We got you? Okay, so Josiah, he is my third born, and he is, like I said, he's 14. He's going to be 15 this year.
Yep.
And Josiah, do you want to share with everybody what you have been doing during this quarantine and what you're into? Take it away.
So, what I've been doing is I've been making some videos about all my retro game consoles, as you can see.
That's your consoles? Okay.
And usually, what I do, I like to review these consoles or do like gameplay out of them. One of my favorite consoles I used to like to play the most is usually the Super Nintendo, aka my first console that my parents gave me.
Actually, just a little note there. I actually had that when I was on the show. I would use this Super Nintendo in my dressing room and play on it in between scenes when I was waiting. So there's that. All right.
And my second favorite console will be the Sega Genesis. And I got one of my favorite games I used to like to play the most, which is Doom for 32X, which is pretty rare nowadays.
Mm-hmm. So Josiah, tell us what got you into wanting to collect retro? What is it about the retro that you like?
So what makes me inspired to collect retro? Because I usually like to go on conventions, or usually want to watch people collecting, Angry Video Game Nerd, or usually I like to watch random YouTubers that like to collect retro and review them on gameplays.
Okay. Is there anything else that you so here these are collectors, and I have some questions coming in. I have some friends here that are asking, have you watched my show?
I have watched your shows. I actually have some VHS tapes of them.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I still have some.
Yeah. He's going to pull out the old school VHS tapes from when my show was.
I have Power Rangers in Turbo, Power Ranger in Space. Here they are. Okay, here's two of them. I actually got a lot more of these.
Yeah.
These things are going super freaking rare.
So I think between Power Rangers Turbo and Power Rangers in Space together, there's probably over 80 episodes. So they worked us a lot. I'm just wanted to reach some of the comments and questions. I do know about Super Sentai. Yes. Thank you, Emily, for your question. I have another friend. Oh, Scott. Hi, Scott.
Hello.
Oh my goodness, I hope you guys are doing okay there. Miss you guys. I hope the kids are doing well. Okay, I'll get back to you guys. Sorry, I get sidetracked here. I'm so excited to do this. What about what you've been working on in your studio?
Yes, I actually do a lot of stop motion animations, and this is one of the puppets I usually like to make as an animator. And people use Legos nowadays, but actually this is an advanced wire armature that people use for animation. And this takes me time and time, a lot of patience.
So I guess if you guys are familiar with The Nightmare Before Christmas, Tim Burton, that is what Josiah wants to do. He wants to create these armatures and make storylines. And he's been doing that for how many years?
10 years.
Yeah, he's been doing it for 10 years, so I really think he's got something great. All right, moving on. Thank you, Josiah, so much.
No problem.
All right. Okay, now I'm going to introduce you to I like to call him my sacrificial lamb, my firstborn. He's 19 going on 20, and actually he'll be, oh my gosh, I believe I have a 20-year-old. He is going to talk to you about what he's been doing during this quarantine time as well. So without further ado, he's going to introduce himself and talk a little bit about himself. Make sure that you don't throw me under the bus too hard. All right, here he is.
Hey there, guys. Hope you all are doing really well during the spring break. How you guys been doing?
Spring break or Corona break?
Corona break, yes.
What is it? Coronacation. That's what we've been calling it, Coronacation.
Anyways, I hope you guys been doing well, hanging out with your family, keeping them safe, and reassured that everything's going to be all good. With all that said, I want to introduce myself. My name is Javier Leon. As you all know, I am the sacrificial lamb that my lovely mother has introduced me as.
I'll be the 20 later.
No, anyways, I am 19 going on 20 in July, and I want to kind of talk about what I've been doing the past 15, almost 16 years now. So what I've been doing is competing in these major tournaments that I have been doing since I was like 5, 6 years old. And as you guys can see here, I have a really nice setup going on right here. Took me a while to get all this created and put together, a couple years, you know. My most favorite piece that I have here is my DX Racer chair. One of my favorite things that I love about the setup.
What game is it that you there's a friend here that's asking, will you play COD with me? I need good teammates. Ha ha ha. Hook me up, Tracy.
Yeah, I'd be down to play with anybody that's willing to play with me. But yeah, I do play competitive Call of Duty. So far, Modern Warfare is the latest game now that is currently being played by professionals all over the world in Europe, Canada, and all over the United States. And I do have a full gaming setup, as you can see. Game Fuel over here. We have G Fuel over here, the Game Fuel. We got the computer setup, the Astro A40 setup. And pretty much this is like a gamer's dream come true when it comes to, you know, playing games or just hanging out.
In your chair that you worked so hard for.
Yeah, it took two paychecks, I would say. But, you know, I was able to get that. I was pretty happy about it. And on that side note, I do enjoy playing with Rubik's Cubes. Been playing with these for a couple of years.
There's the Rubik's Cubes. How many do you have of those?
I believe 10.
10 Rubik's Cubes.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
A couple of them are the same. And my favorite one is this one.
Bring it over. Let's see it.
This is my favorite one. It's called the Mirror Cube. And believe it or not, this is probably one of the most fun cube I have playing this. And it may seem difficult, but it's actually not even that hard. I know I may be lying when I say that, but trust me, it's probably the easiest cube.
Okay, what do you guys think? Should we put his Rubik's Cube to the test and see how well he can do this? I know it's been a minute. It's been a long time. But I'm kind of curious if he could do it. What do you guys think? If you guys are interested, let me know and I'll have him do something and see if we can do it. All right, moving on. Thank you so much, my dear. Do you want to tell them how they can support you or look for you?
Yes, I do have an Instagram and a Twitter that you guys can follow me. My Twitter is JLElite, and my Instagram is Javier_Leon_Cruz, and you can catch me on there quite frequently with posts that I'm going to be updating you guys on. I appreciate you guys coming out and filling me with interesting questions, and I am glad that you guys are here supporting my mom throughout this whole time that she's been acting and becoming a Power Ranger.
Yeah, I've got a Matthew here on, I think this is Facebook, is saying, that you do make
What's going on,
Ethnic?
Matthew?
You know who that is?
Yeah, he peeps into my streams.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
he's always
You
in
guys,
there.
thank you so much for supporting mi familia, my firstborn there. I really appreciate it. I do think that he's very good at what he does. He's very passionate, and I am so appreciative of all the support that you guys can give him, all the love. So, yeah, we're gonna. I think I'm showing some interest here with your Rubik's cubes.
Yes.
Which one do you have a
specific one?
specific one that you?
Yes, I do actually.
This one here. All right.
This one.
So we're gonna have you mix that up. I think what we'll do is we'll right before we finish, we'll mix it up and we'll see how long it takes for him to do it. All right, guys. So say goodbye. We'll
Bye,
see
guys.
him.
You guys have an awesome day. All right.
We'll see him a little bit later, and we're gonna challenge his Rubik's cube.
Josiah would like to share his YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So I guess my son, Josiah, that you guys just saw, he wants to share how you guys can help support him as well. He has a YouTube channel. So come over here, Josiah.
Yeah.
Come on over here and let everybody know how they can support you, where they can find all your fun little, what is it, your armature stories and stuff.
Well, yeah, I have two channels. One, the channel I still like to post is called the Retro Review. Make sure to follow that. And I am like very sad right now because I don't have a lot of subscribers. So please help. So please help me. Please help me. It makes so much support for me. So please do it.
Aww.
And my other channel is called the Anime A Thing. And what I do is I do like a lot of stop motion videos. I am making one movie. It's gonna be like 2 minutes long, maybe. I don't know. But I've been working on this for like 3 weeks now, and it's still doing its thing.
All right.
But there's one more thing.
Go ahead.
I even like to create I usually like to create costumes as well.
Oh, he's got this amazing costume that he wore last year at Comic-Con. We're going to be sad if Comic-Con's not happening this year, but this is his cosplay that he did, and he got so much support for it. Come on over. There you go. What do you call this?
This is a TV head.
TV head.
It's a real Toshiba TV, and I don't know what year it's from, but I have a VCR I can probably like put my hand through.
Do you have the signature still?
I don't think so. I think it's on my other one.
Oh, okay.
And also, oh, dude, I get sweaty in there like every 2 minutes.
When we took the TV head to Comic-Con last year, we got the signature of Gabriel Iglesias, Fluffy, also as he's known. So he got to sign his TV head, so that was kind of fun. What did you want to show?
And also, even though I have cats, and I made this for my cat. It's a cat bed. It's a real Dell computer.
And utilizing it as a cat bed.
Yep.
Very cute. All right, so moving on. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Josiah, so much for sharing.
Good day, everyone.
All right, so here we are. We're going to move on, keep the party going, and see my number 2 son. So we did my first and my third, and now we're going to do my second. Unfortunately, my daughter, Nevaeh, she's in her screenager phase. She doesn't really want to participate, so that's okay. We're not going to make her do anything that she doesn't want to do. All right, here we go. And this is my second one.
Hello.
Say hi.
How you guys doing? My name's Andrew Leon, and I'm pretty excited to be here.
Well, you kind of live here.
I do live here, yeah.
So you're still excited even though you live here?
There was no way of getting out of this. I was like, I don't know how I feel, but she was like, you know what? You got to do it. I'm like, oh, fine, I'll do it. So it's, with this whole coronavirus situation going on, it sucks, and I'm with a lot of the graduating students of 2020. I'm about to turn 18, and it sucks that, a lot of school activities are going to be missed out, and it hurts,
You have my Andrew has a birthday coming up.
Yeah.
A big milestone for him. He's going to be 18. I did see that one of the fans had In fact, they knew that you had a birthday coming up.
Oh, really?
Up a while ago, they were saying that one of you. Well, Andrew is the one that has a birthday April 1st. He's my April Fool's baby.
Yep, I'm the joke.
Yeah.
I'm the joke.
He's the joke. So, yes, he's going to be 18 on April 1st, and sadly...
No party, no nothing, just going to have to stay here, doing what I've been doing these past couple of days, just kicking it,
And then with that, kind of a little bit of a double whammy, too. Little double whammy. This is his senior year.
Senior year,
Senior year.
It really... I'm just crossing my fingers that this all ends soon,
Yeah.
It just sucks that grad night is gone, but, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen, so...
I can put together, like, prom. We can decorate it here. I can get dressed up and put you in a tux, and I'll be your date here.
Yeah,
We'll do prom at home.
I already got a date. Sorry about that.
Okay, so how do you feel about that, though? Why don't you talk to the people that are probably in the same position as you?
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think about the whole, graduation and prom and grad night?
I mean, my thoughts are, this really couldn't have come out.
I can't see you.
Oh, you want to hold it?
I got it. Go ahead.
It's just that, out of all times, it was now. Like it couldn't have come any other time, but it had to be now. So it's tough, but I'm definitely taking advantage of the time that we have right now into doing pushing forward into a lot of my crafts. I have a lot of hobbies that I'm working forward to. So actually, I'm going to show you guys
what you've been doing,
what I've been up to.
All right, so Andrew's going to give you a taste of what he's been doing during this quarantine time. He's also, I'm so blessed. I have so many gifted children.
Yeah, but I'm the moneymaker.
So this is his setup. And Andrew, why don't you explain what it is that you've been doing?
So I do a lot of different things. I game design, I do all my coding, I do all my animating, I do digital content creation, I do photography, I do Photoshop, I do pretty much you name it in the technology field, I do it. So right now what I've been doing is I've been working on a project for a hospital. I build games, so I've been working on a game for the past year now. It's actually in the App Store. You can download it for both iOS and Android. It's called Scudder. It's a pretty cool game, really fast, very simple, something you can replay over and over again. It's pretty exciting stuff. I think my mom said she was going to put some sort of link that you can press later on today. So that's pretty exciting.
Andrew has had his developer's license for both Apple and Android for
5 years. I've been coding since I was just started middle school, and I've been doing it ever since. Self-taught, never took in a single computer class, and I've been just working, and pushing toward my goals and dreams. I think.
All right, so what do we got here? We've got quite a few things going on here.
So as of right now, I've been doing I've been bipolar with my work lately. I've been doing multiple things at once.
Can you look into the camera too?
Yeah, so I've been working on my game right here. This is kind of what it looks like from my view, the developer standpoint. And I've been working on also a lot of DJing, mixing music, and kind of just going into the music side as well. I'm trying out new things all the time, and so I've been DJing, and I've been putting together a character too, which is pretty cool. I like a lot of cyberpunk style of art themes, very glitchy, very kind of dark, very cryptic. I love that kind of stuff, so I always do. I work with a lot of red. I work with a lot of stuff like this. Oh yeah, and you also
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Look at my backpack. Tell me that's not cyberpunk enough for you.
Andrew's the tech guy.
What kind of backpack is that?
It's just a backpack that has a screen on it.
Where did you get it though?
Did you make it?
No, but I had some involvement. For example, I've made this animation. I made quite a few actually. In fact,
Is that a JanSport?
Yeah.
No, but I make my own animations for this. So, for example, here's one of them.
Is that a Nike backpack?
Yeah.
You guys want to see if you can do a yellow Power Ranger on his backpack?
Oh, I have to draw that. That's going to take too much time.
No, never mind. It's
I
not
was
that
going to
cool.
do it, but I didn't have enough time.
That's
Really?
all right.
you're quarantined and you don't have time.
Yeah.
I've been doing way...
Time is all we have, right, guys?
I've been doing so many other things, but... So here's some of the...
Malta. Hi, Kenneth from Malta. I'm going to be heading in your direction very soon. Oh, my goodness. I am so excited to go. Okay, continue. Sorry.
It's all good. So here's kind of some of the art I do. I'm working on an alter ego, like a persona kind of. And so I'm pretty much putting myself into a virtual world. And this is what my character is going to be involved
Omar.
about.
What's up, Omar?
Wrong screen.
Oh,
The screen.
there we go. Sorry.
So-
All right, so this is your alter ego?
Yeah, so this is my character. I'm working on getting all of the outfit together. This is going to be the costume. This mask is going to be a screen. I'll be able to put whatever I want on it, and it's going to pretty much sync with my my music and a lot of the visuals I make. For example, here is one of the visuals I just did the other day. I have a lot, but this is the one I want to show.
Which one? Okay, I don't know what screen he's trying to show us.
This
So which screen now?
This one. So right here.
Which one's this one? Oh, okay, that
This
one.
one. So right here, I did some visuals of myself in front of a huge screen, and I kind of edited it into making it look my kind of style. So whenever I edit, it all syncs with the music, and it just looks amazing. It's my style of visuals. So
Thank you. I have Monroe, who is the one that's putting on the quarantine, and he's saying that I have some very talented children. I really do. Thank you. All right. Anything else? Where can they find you? What? How can they support you?
You guys, if you guys want to follow I have my digital content creator account. I have it here at Andrew_Leon41. You can follow it there. And then I also have my DJing account, which is I'm putting up right now. It's Untitled_user_.
So your DJ name is
Untitled.
Untitled. I guess it kind of goes with him since he's all techie. He likes the techie stuff. So Untitled. All right. Any last things you want to say?
Anybody that's missing out on graduation or prom or anything like that, grad night, it sucks. I'm sorry. I wish it could have just not been this time, but we're all in this together, I'm just like all of you other people, so.
Oh, Grandma's watching. Say hi to Grandma.
Hey, Grandma.
I also saw other people, they were telling you happy early birthday.
Thank you for the early birthdays. I greatly appreciate that. 18 is going to be a huge year, so I'm excited to see what's going to come next in my life.
Hopefully it's going to be better than the 2020 we've had.
This year, yeah, seriously.
All right. That is it. Unfortunately, Nevaeh doesn't want to be shown or, I guess, spoken to. So we're going to leave her alone. And I'm going to move on over back to my chair. I'm going to, sorry. Thank you. Okay, I want to, I guess we can I'll have one and you have the other and do it that way.
Yeah, do you want to talk about the things you have here? Let's start off from your right to left, or?
Okay, well, I think my husband can probably talk about what I have here since he's the collector. All I can do is just stand here and
Look pretty.
Look pretty, thank you. Delegate. Do this and point the finger. I can do that very well. So, in fact, I had grounded him from buying anything else on eBay or any other collector. I grounded him from it because it's just too much. So, okay, well, these here are the copies of the scripts from the show.
Original copies.
These are the original copies. So even in some of these, they might even have like highlighting in them from when there we go. From, which one is this one? From Out of Nowhere. Yeah, there's highlighting in there, some notes in there that I worked on as I was dissecting the script. So everything here on this table is pretty much open if you guys are interested. As you guys can see, the original communicator from when I was on the show. I think that we said that this was authenticated. Is that how you say it? It was by the actual Mark, who was part of the props. So that one
Right.
Is a very, very close piece to my heart. So
Turbo keys.
and the turbo keys. And my chair. I got to keep my chair from the show, and my jacket that I got to keep from the show as well. Just kind of some fun stuff. And I don't know. You did a really great job putting this together. Really great job putting this together. Look at these guys here. These are the...
Thanks, babe.
These are... Oh, wow.
Mega Ranger.
Yeah. These are these from...
Japan.
Yeah, these are the Super Sentai?
Yep. Mega Rangers.
Oh, that's neat. Don't even know what I have. See, usually, I guess, women, they buy the shoes and hide the shoes. And husbands, or at least he does, he buys the toys and hides the toys. And I don't know what he's collecting and what's not. So we had to kind of put a little timeout on that one. So
For now.
For now.
What's on the guitar?
Oh, yeah. My little carrying case. Just little fun stuff that I had gotten from the show. I dropped my tissue. All right, so let's ask and answer some questions.
Actually, before you go on, I have a surprise for you.
Uh-oh.
Behind the guitar.
Behind the guitar?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Nevaeh. Are you wanting to say hi? What do you have behind the guitar? Oh, that's cool. Wow.
That was my last purchase.
Right. that I know of. That I know of. Oh, that's nice. Wow. You know, it only took, I don't know how many decades to actually make where we go from, oh, you know what you don't have here? Oh, yeah, you do. To actually go from an all gender neutral toy to a Vegas type of showgirl toy. I much prefer this one. Thank you to the toy makers that think that I look like this. I'm very appreciative. But
Didn't come close.
yeah. But anyhow, I just thought it was interesting that you go from something like this to something like that. So.
You want to talk about your pop heads?
Oh, those are awesome. I love those pop heads. These pop heads they're from some fans. I think it's this. Is it the same fan? I can't remember.
The yellow space one here on the right is from a fan we met at Nova Scotia.
Oh, yeah.
At SciCon.
And then, so this is from someone different?
And then this one is from a custom pop maker. Her name is Skipping. I can't remember, but yeah, we bought that one.
Maybe it's on the box.
I think I took it off, actually.
Oh, okay. I like that. It's so cute. Very cute.
Yep, and then this one, you want to turn that one around?
This one too.
It's got the Space Crew.
That's cute. That's amazing. I am always so amazed by the generosity of the fans and how creative they are. I don't know where to put this. I don't want to...
Just put it anywhere.
Huh?
Anywhere.
Okay, I'll put it right here. Just like, do you want to introduce our furry babies?
Oh, good Christ, no.
You don't want to introduce our furry babies?
I don't know where they are. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, I have two furry babies. They're rescue pets. They're both
Companions.
Oh, sorry. That's right. I forget. I just was recently told that pets are no longer called pets. They're called companions. So I don't want to offend anybody by calling them a pet, but they are my furry babies, and I have 2 of them. They're 2 cats. They're rescue kitties, and they're sisters, and if I could, I would rescue every single cat in the world, but unfortunately it doesn't work out that way, especially when my husband and my daughter are both allergic to cats. So, okay, so I think Josiah went to go get one of them, and while he's doing that, go ahead and hand me, I'm gonna do some Q&A. I'm gonna interact with, I guess, Instagram first, and then afterwards, I'll interact with Facebook. So, without further ado, which one is Instagram?
This one's Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, but you have to turn the camera around. Hold
you
it.
Want to push it?
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Here we go.
Okay. Oh, Josiah found one of my furry babies. This is actually Josiah's. All right, who do we have here?
This is Linux.
So this is my kitty Linux. My son Andrew, the one that you just met, he was the one that had named our cats Cody and Linux. It goes perfectly with what my son does. So if you guys are not familiar with what Cody and Linux are, Andrew, come here. He'll tell you.
All my coders should know what Linux is. If you don't, it's an operating system. And Kodi is, I think, now an illegal streaming service. Not sure. I know it got taken down. But yeah, there it is.
Cody's an illegal.
Kodi's illegal.
We're an illegal cat. So anyhow, so this is Linux. How do you spell Linux? L-Y?
L-I-N-U-X.
Oh, okay. Oopsies. What happened here? There we go. L what?
L-I-N-U-X.
Oh, L-I-N-U-X. All right, there's my Linux. Hi, Martha. We miss you, friend. I'm so glad that you're here with us. Okay. Are you going to find Cody?
I don't know where Cody is.
Use the treats.
Fine. Okay. Yeah, I will.
Okay. All right, let's see here. What do we got? Oh, I got some family. Thank you guys for representing. Hope you guys don't take up all the spots. All right, so let's see, who else do we have here? Thank you. I hope you guys are all staying safe as well and taking care of each other. I do have my dad that lives with me, and he is an ex-Vietnam vet. He was born in 48, so he's 70...
69, 70, I guess. 72.
72, yes.
He'll be 72.
See what happens when we're out of school for too long? Oh, we found Cody. Here's Cody. Cody and Linux are both sisters. And they're both indoor cats. So those are my furry babies as well. This one, she's like a mother hen. Anytime I'm not feeling well, or any of us that are not feeling well, she comes and cuddles with us. All right, thank you, Josiah. Okay, can you see out of the helmet? Yes, I can see out of the helmet. The helmets are just prop helmets. If I was to actually show you, thank you. If I was actually to show you what the real helmets look like, they're not very pretty at all. Here is, I don't know how to do this. How would I do that? Like this? There you go. That's the inside of the helmet. And that's what it looks like. And that's the turbo one. So yeah, we never needed to wear our helmets at all. But yeah, if I was to show you the original helmet, it's not very pretty. They're banged up and beaten down, and so these are prop helmets. Yes, that is a very big guitar. That's another one of my husband's impulsive buys.
Wow, just throwing me under the bus today.
Well, it's not every day that, you know, your husband comes home with a
11-foot.
A giant guitar.
And who's it signed by?
Yes, the signature is right. I don't know how to do that. There we go.
It's like 8 feet tall.
Can I do that? Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to figure it out. There we go. The signature is by Adam Levine. So it's kind of cool. Yeah, my husband surprises me with stuff. You guys think that I'm bad when it comes to impulsive shopping? I think he's got me sometimes. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, so I was, oh, Christy, hi, Christy. Oh, you guys are so amazing. I have I don't even want to call you guys fans. You guys are friends and family, and you guys are just so amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I have my dad that is living with us. He is an ex-Vietnam vet, and he's the one that we're all wanting to keep safe and quarantine from. It's kind of scary, you know. I would hate for my dad to live all that he's lived and survive all that he has, only to be able to have this virus be the one that takes him out. And to me, that's just crazy. So we are doing this for my father. And, you know, I find it during this time. You're funny, Richie. What do I normally eat for breakfast? What? You're so silly. I have my family that's saying silly things to me. I don't know. What do you normally eat? Silly? I lost my train of thought. Okay. Yeah, so doing this for our family. It's funny because you don't really think about how the advantages that we have of being able to go out and enjoy the outside until you can't do it anymore. My kids have never, and I'm sure anybody else that has kids, never want to go outside. They always want to be home. They always want to be on their computer or phone or whatever, until the day that they can't go outside is the day that they want to go outside, which makes no sense to me. So I don't know. I think it's just a reverse psychology that we need to get on board with as parents. But yeah, now everybody's going nuts and they all want to go outside. So I think it's funny. All right. Belgium, hello. Thank you. Thank you so much for your support. And who else do we have on here? It's coming so fast. I want to get to everybody. I'm a big, 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 big animal lover. I wish that I had a big enough home to take all the animals in. In fact, I'm going to share with you guys a little story about how much I love animals and what happens when you love animals too much. I was in Mexico, and there was this really cute little kitten, and my heart was just so big, and I wanted to just take this kitten and love on it. And I did. I took it in. It was probably only, I don't know, maybe weeks old. And I took it in with my husband and his family. We washed it and brushed it and loved it from the very beginning. Then the next day after, I started to itch. And then my sister-in-law started to itch. And then it got a little bit worse where we couldn't stop itching. And come to find out, the kitten was infected with scabies. I think on people, it's called scabies, and on the animal it's called?
Mange.
Mange, yes. So I don't know if anybody's ever had mange, but it is the worst thing in the world, the worst thing. So ever since then, I've been a little reluctant to pick up cats, and it's been quite interesting. And I know that my brother-in-law Richie just loves me for that story, because that went from one family member to another. It's almost like lice, viocos, where you can catch it from being in contact with somebody from their clothes, and that's kind of what happened. And we spent a lot of money on this. It was horrible. It was a very bad nightmare. But needless to say, I guess we have to learn the hard way that we can't touch everything. So, all right, going through these. Scott, your birthday's soon. When is your birthday? I'm going to give you a birthday call, birthday shout out. Brandon, in Power Rangers in Space, was your favorite Megazord? Is it Astro Megazord, Delta Megazord, or the Mega Voyager? Oh, I don't know. I guess probably the Astro Megazord. I think I like that one. Hello from New Jersey. Another friend from the UK. Hello. It's so great to be able to interact with you guys. I'm so sorry that I'm so new at this. I don't know. I guess it's kind of nice to be able to actually connect with you guys. I hope that you guys were able to enjoy kind of me showing you my family and what we're doing through this quarantine. I've actually had my daughter pick up the piano. She's been learning piano from this app. So she started doing that, and then Josiah, he started doing gardening. We've been gardening and just kind of living off the land and using these things to not only draw us closer, but using them as homeschooling techniques as well, and trying to interact everything.
Home economics.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is, because as we can't do math right now, can't figure out our left from our right. Let's see, what else do we have? Hope you're doing well, Tracy.
I have a...
Me at PMC. I know PMC is this year. Oh my goodness, you guys, PMC is this year. There's a lot going on. So there was quite a few conventions that we were going to participate in. I think some of them got, I don't know if they were either canceled or postponed, but you guys can look on my channel and see where we'll be going next. I was also getting ready to start working on a movie that I wanted to talk to you guys about a little bit more when I find out when production's supposed to start. And also wanted to share with you guys that I have been working with a wonderful resource group, well, not just resource, but a group. They're called Spectrum Care Alliance, and I wanted to share a little bit more on this and what I'm doing with them. It's really exciting for anybody that has children that are on the spectrum. I know that there was questions about my tattoo, and that's what I have here. So this is my tribute to people that have ASD or autism spectrum disorder. So that's my tribute. The puzzle is the symbol for ASD. That's, you know, as breast cancer, they have pink, and each organization has its own color. So for ASD, it would be the puzzle pieces. And so I just put it together as a tribute for my family.
You have the names?
I do. I have the names on there. And then somebody also asked about the other tattoo that I have, which is right here. Those are two doves, and with the heart, and there's a scripture in there. And so that's more of just a personal, I guess, a personal history for me. So there's a symbol for everything. Well, I mean, at least I don't get tattoos just to get tattoos because I think they're cool. It's something that's close to my heart. So, space or turbo? Oh gosh, that's like picking who your favorite kid is. I tell all my kids. I tell them all that they're my favorite kids, but if they tell anybody, I'll deny it. So, space or turbo, I guess it's kind of the same way. Turbo is what helped launch me into the whole Power Ranger scene, but space, I'm very prone to. I love space. So space is, I think, well, I don't know if you guys had seen on, what is it, Toys?
Toys That Made Us.
Yeah, the Toys That Made Us. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. This season they had on there Power Rangers, and Haim Saban was there, and he actually spoke about space being the season that saved the franchise of Power Rangers, so that's kind of exciting. What else do I have here? Would you come back for a 30th anniversary? Oh my goodness. I
Yes.
didn't even think about 30th anniversary. I mean, my goodness. What would I be? I'd be like I would be the grandma in the Grandma Matchmaker, but that would be me. I would be the grandma. Could you imagine? Let's see. Hope to see you in St. Louis. Oh, yes. I had so much fun there. Thank you. I hope you guys are doing okay there. Why didn't Blake Foster come over to In Space? That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe...
There was one episode where he did come back.
Yeah, he did come back, but I don't know. But if you guys haven't seen Blake Foster lately, Blake Foster ate Justin, because that kid is ginormous. Thank you. My shirt. It's actually a dress. Thank you very much.
What's your favorite pizza?
Favorite pizza? I like the margarita pizza. The basil with cheese and tomato. That's my favorite pizza. All right, I'm going to go ahead and should I switch over?
I can ask questions
Okay.
from Facebook.
Okay,
if you want.
sorry Facebook. I don't mean to leave you guys out. Thank you so much for being there. Aw, childhood crush. Thank you so much.
We have a question here from Chris Carpenter. What's your favorite episode?
Favorite episode would have to be I would say the one where Astronema and I switch. So Invasions of the Body Switcher. That was mine. I really had a lot of fun. Melody is such a sweet, sweet, sweet person. I love her to pieces. But yeah, that would be my favorite. Thank you for asking that. What is your ethnicity? My ethnicity. It's so funny that you asked me that, because I guess it's very hard to figure out what it is. I am a mutt. I am, I guess, American, Caucasian, but I also have Filipino as well. So Filipino American is what I am, although a lot of people think that I'm Hispanic, and Cruz is a very common last name in the Philippines, as well as a Mexican last name or Latin, but it is Filipino. I met you and Javier last August at the expo. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you. Hello, Brazil. I don't know when you guys are going to bring me over, but I'm dying to come. Hello, hello. Let's see, what else do we have here? Thank you. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. I hope you guys had fun. So, as I was talking about during the quarantine that we've been doing, I've been doing a lot of cooking. You know, when you have kids that are my age, that are of my teenagers' age, they have so many things going on between studying and extracurricular activities, things like that, that everybody has a different schedule. And it's hard. I love to cook, but I don't love to cook by myself. Or, you know, when I have a whole clan, it's nice to be able to eat with everybody, but when people are coming and going, and you don't know if they ate or they didn't, so it doesn't make it very much fun. So having them quarantined has been great for me, because I love working with my hands. It helps me to relax. I find it to be a stress relief between doing makeup or cooking, planting, you know, doing things with my hand, being active. So it's nice. I guess I've been doing a lot of cleaning.
A question on Facebook from Chris Carpenter. What's your favorite thing to cook?
My favorite thing to cook. I guess I should ask my family that. What's the favorite thing? So what is your favorite thing that I cook?
I do like your chicken parm.
Chicken parm.
That's delicious.
Okay. Josiah, what do you like that I cook?
The scalloped potatoes, those are my favorite.
Oh, scalloped potatoes. Yeah. And Andrew, what is the favorite thing that you like that I cook? Andrew eats cereal.
He's actually,
I think he's upstairs.
Oh, he's upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. What I personally like to cook? Oh, your birthday's April 27th. Happy birthday. I know. Okay, so I'm going to remember that. I'm going to send you a shout out, Scott. You're my family. How can I not say happy birthday to you? My favorite thing I like to cook. What do I like to cook? Actually, I love to bake. My mom has helped me to find the inner baker, hint, hint, in me. So I'd like to do that. But cooking just allows so much more, it's more forgiving. You can add or take away, and baking is more precise. So PMC 2020, unfortunately, I can't get there, but I will be coming in 2022. Oh, I hope that there is a PMC. I hope there is. It would be really hard not to be able to have you guys attend and have us go, because I know everybody loves to go to that. It's just one big family reunion. Yes.
Your mom says you're a loved mutt.
I'm a loved mutt?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sure she's being nice too. Love you, Mom. Oh, I want to come back to the UK. Thank you. Is there any news of you coming to the UK? Well, if there was, I guarantee you that it won't be anymore. So, but I know I want to get there too. Do you miss working with Zayn and Andros? That's funny. These guys are like my brothers. So, it's kind of a love-hate type of relationship. I love to hate them, and I hate to love them. So yes, I do. I miss everybody. Cool tattoo. Thank you. Yes.
Facebook has a question from Monroe Pop Fest. Were you able to grab the suits or helmets from the show that you were on?
No, and I guarantee you that if I would have known that Power Rangers would have taken off like this, I would have shoved it in my back pocket or anywhere I could find it. But no, they wouldn't let us keep anything from the show. The only thing that I got to keep from the show is my communicator, and also they gave me this. Well, I got to keep my actor's chair and jackets and great memories, and also some, I guess if you will, you call them war wounds. My war wounds. I always am remembering when I sprained or fractured my wrist, things like that. It's like, oh, I remember when I did that. So, yeah, let's see here. Go ahead.
From Matthew Gano, is there anything of your character, Ashley, that you'd like the most or dislike during the Power Rangers?
The one thing I liked is Ashley was, as my son would put it, Ashley was a thug, meaning she was very strong. She was bubbly, but she also found her dark kind of side, where she felt that she was just as good as everybody else, even with the bubbly. So, one thing I didn't like, no, I don't really think I have any. Oh, whoa. Actually, I do have something I didn't like. That Ashley, she couldn't figure out her life between having an infatuation with Carlos or Zayn or Andros or the Phantom Ranger. There was just too many things. So I think that's one thing I didn't like, is that there was, as we say, too many options.
How about Ecliptor?
Ecliptor, yeah. Ecliptor's, there we go, right there. That's one cool cat. All right, guys, it's 2:00. I'll take a few more little questions here, and then I'm going to sign off for now. But I do want to let you know, again, with the group that I'm working with, the Spectrum Care Alliance, they are very near and dear to me. I'm going to be posting some information on that. I'm going to do another stream just for anybody that is interested, that has children on the spectrum, and want to just let you know kind of my journey and how Spectrum Care Alliance is helping me to be able to use my platform and bring to you guys encouragement and hope, and let you know that there are beauty out of ashes, that even though these times are hard and it's rough when you have a child that's on the spectrum, but there's something beautiful that comes out of it, and want to be able to share that with you, my journey on that. So look for my post on my social media so I can share that with you guys. All right, you guys, may the power protect you and each other. Bye, guys.